a Fortnite screen name, what would your Fortnite screen name be? Mine would be Mojo Boom Boom. What would yours be? Queen Alicia. We definitely have a Queen Alicia in the house. Dominic, what would yours be? What would be your Fortnite screen name?
Dominating Dominic.
Dominating
Ooh.
Dominic.
Let's go.
What about you, Carlos? Carlos, what would your Fortnite screen name be?
I haven't a clue. I don't even know the game.
Well, it's not about the game. It's about what would your screen name be if you showed up on stage. Okay, let's give you a stage name, Carlos. What would your stage name be?
TED Talk name.
TED Talk name. I clueless.
MC Carlito.
Charismatic Carlos.
Charismatic. I like that. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, you see, the queen delivers. The queen delivers.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Carlos
Amazing.
el hombre.
What about you, Veronique? Veronique, what would be your screen name?
I've been using this for a while. Very unique. A play on my name for Veronique.
I like
Very
it.
unique.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is epic. Very unique. Wow.
That one is really good.
I like that. That's such a unique name. That's very unique. We got Dennis in the house. We got Elaine. Elaine, what would be your name?
Elaine.
Elaine.
Lane
Elaine.
Elaine.
Laney Lane.
Laney Lane.
Laney Lane. I like it. And what about you, Christina? What would your secret screen name be? It doesn't have to be a secret. Whatever. I don't even know why I said that.
Bella Lucia.
Bella Lucia. I love it. What I want everybody to do now is let's all try to connect with each other on LinkedIn. This way we could expand our connections. And the way that we're able to connect with each other on LinkedIn is if we all share our LinkedIn URLs in the chat. So we have like a little chat thing going on the side over here. And if we could all share our LinkedIn URLs right on the chat there, then we'll all be able to click on each other's LinkedIn URLs and be able to just simply connect with each other on LinkedIn. The other thing that we can do is in our community, we have a school community that you're all part of. And in our school community, we have some pretty incredible human beings. And everyone can have the opportunity to take a moment to write who they're looking for. So I'm going to write high energy networking. And I'll put the date in 10/29/2025. And I'm going to say, who do you want to meet? What are you looking for? Let me know in the comments. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of all of us real quick. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot of all of us. So if you guys want to come on camera now, I'm about to do a screenshot. So if you do want to come on camera, go ahead and come on camera. And I'm going to take a screenshot right now. Here we go. Capture. 3, 2, 1. Okay, great. I got to click. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of that. I'm going to copy the screenshot, and I'm going to put it right in the community like this and paste it in. Then I'm going to pick a category called posting parties, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit post. Who do you want to meet? And I just put the link in the chat to the link to the post inside our community. So if you haven't joined our community yet, just write pending in the chat. If you have a pending invite to the community, and someone from the team here will be more than happy to let you in the door. Yeah, go ahead and think about this for a minute. We all want to share who we want to meet, right? Who are you looking to meet? So it's important for us to share in the comments in the community so we can follow up with each other. You know what I mean? So it's really easy. Johannes Falpel said you. Is he even here, or did he just write that? I'm going to go ahead and give it a like, and I'm going to say, join me now at www.highenergyzoom.com. And I'm going to press reply. Okay, so I just told him, join me now at highenergyzoom.com, so he could join me right now. But if you guys haven't yet thought about who you want to meet, this is how I want you to think. There are two types of people that you want to meet. There are people that can do business with you directly. Like, for example, Carlos, he's looking for CEOs of companies that have 25 to 50 employees that want to take a look at their technology and see how they can optimize their technology so that they have less downtime, more security, and maybe they can get rid of their IT guy and hire an IT firm for a fraction of the price, right? Or maybe their IT guy just left and they're totally trying to do it themselves and it's not working. So they can hire him, they can hire Carlos's firm because Carlos works with companies that are 25 to 50 to 100 employees, and he helps them with all their technology, from their laptops to their desktops to their printers to like everything that they have going on, even their phones. He helps them with everything. And so who does he want to meet? He wants to meet people that would know other people that are likely to have these problems. So maybe he wants to meet web designers because web designers meet a lot of untech savvy people, and web designers don't want to do the tech. They just want to build a website and they need a good IT guy. And he could also refer web designers as well. So Carlos would probably get a lot of business from web designers and marketing agencies. So he'd be really good because those people are centers of influence. He also wants to meet business coaches because business coaches know when the biggest challenges happen in businesses, and business coaches can get them in the door very quickly if they have a relationship with them to be able to advise their clients on technology matters. And so for him, it would be really smart for him to say, I would love to meet EOS business coaches that work with companies that are over $5 million a year in annual sales. And then I would ask Carlos, how many EOS coaches do you know? And he might say none. And I'll be like, okay, everyone in the room, let's introduce Carlos to one business coach. So do you have it clear as to who you want to get introduced to, or do you need maybe a little more clarity? Brian, do you have clarity or do you need clarity?
I have clarity, and I put it in the chat under my LinkedIn link.
Okay.
I want to meet sales managers or sales directors with teams of 20 or more.
Okay, amazing. All right, so
I help you create revenue now.
amazing. Somebody wrote pending in the chat. Did we let in the pending person?
That might have been me
Okay.
in school.
Okay. So I just put the link to the school community in the chat. Let's all go to that link in the chat and let's click on it. And let's just write who we want, and I'll actually pin it in the community as well. I have to first unpin Jane's. I'm going to unpin hers, and I'll pin this one. And the real question is, who do you want to meet, and what are you looking for? So I know it's a difficult question sometimes to answer, but I think it's really important for us to answer that question. And if we can answer that question, the first person that answers that question can be the first person that does their elevator pitch. So Fernando, what's your elevator pitch? Fernando answered it.
My elevator pitch?
Yeah.
My 15-second pitch? Hey, I'm here to help you out.
That's
I'm a LinkedIn specialist. I know about programming. I know about automations. Everything that you need about, getting more leads, getting more clients. I know everything about it. Let's hop into a chat, let's hop into Zoom, and have a quick conversation, make a friend. I love to be a friend. That's my objective, actually. Have 1,000 friends for there at the end of the year.
Wow, 1,000 friends. I love that. That's his objective. Does anybody want to be Fernando's friend? Yay! So Fernando, in the school community, I'm gonna put in an elevator. I'm actually gonna edit the post, and in the post, I'm gonna
Okay.
press edit post, and in the post, I'm gonna add a ChatGPT custom GPT for you. Are you able to use custom GPTs, Fernando, or are you not able to do it?
I can. I got a VPN.
Okay. So if you open up that custom GPT, it'll help you be able to craft a 30-second elevator pitch, because I created a 30-second elevator pitch creator. as a custom GPT in ChatGPT to make it easier for people to do a custom elevator pitch. So it looks like Johannes is next. Johannes, give us your 15-second elevator pitch. Or you can do 30 seconds if you want, because we don't have that many people here today.
Okay, nice. Good evening. So I'm searching for marketing directors and SEO leads to open them the doors to hidden layers of consciousness of prospects, leads, and make them to clients by analyzing their actual situation live on the website, making a systemic report of that, and then introducing them into the concept of use states. Use states means people aren't interested in what you are selling, but what they're getting. And so I have to ask, what is your state? And that's why it's called ustates.com. And this will arise in some days. I will open this on the 1st of November. So that's it.
Amazing. Amazing. I love that. I love that. And by the way, I don't know if you guys know that, but we're also live right now. We're on LinkedIn Live. So use states sounds really, really cool. And you're very clear. You want to meet marketing directors, which is awesome. If you guys want to comment on the live, I just put a link to the live in the chat, in the Zoom chat, and I also put it in the community. So you guys can go ahead and comment in the chat. And let's explore this elevator pitch creator. Lance, why don't you give us your 15-second elevator pitch now?
Thanks, Joe. I'm a recruiter in Toronto. I work for companies across North America. We're generally looking for white-collar management jobs, mid-level to senior, sales, operations, HR, marketing, and we have a specialty in creative. So if it's design or engineering to do with CAD, CAM, that sort of thing, anywhere in the film business, we play well in entertainment. That's it.
Okay. Well done. Thank you for sharing. Brian Grossman, you're next. And I love the way I'm doing it in the order of who left a comment on school. It just makes life a lot easier for me instead of like worrying about people's faces. You know what I mean? Well, go ahead, Brian. Take it away.
Have you gotten stuck with prospecting? Do you freeze up when you're calling to make a sale? Do you know what's unique about you and what you're selling or offering? Do you have the belief that what you are offering is unique, special, dynamic, and your client needs it? I help you with creating revenue now, optimizing your sales with your unique specialty and my unique ability to help you script better, get over the fear, and get over the fact that it's not the yes or no at the moment. It's how many reach outs, some will, some won't, move on, and not get emotionally involved in the outcome, but be emotionally involved in I'm doing my best consistently and I will get the results I need. Okay. Contact me if you want more revenue now.
I have a question for you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, in the Zoom chat, you can put this in. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at sales? 1, you suck terribly. 10, you are totally king or queen of sales. How do you feel? Self-assess yourself right now. I'm always curious to know where people consider themselves. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10 in sales? I'm going to say I'm a 7 in sales. But where do you feel? Self-assess. Queen Alicia's like, what are you talking about? You're a 7. Okay, I love that. I love that. I see someone's a 4. Carlos says he's a 4. Carlos, why do you think you're a 4?
I believe I'm a 4 because though I know some good tips, I don't know them all. And hence why I'm here.
Okay.
I've learned a few things, but I still need to practice and refine my approach.
I love that. I love this. And I love this conversation. I love that we're having this conversation because this is more about networking, less about selling. But, you know, Dr. Brian brought up the whole sales conversation, so I thought it would be worth it for us to kind of do a little bit of a fun self-assessment. Okay, next is Dominic. Dominic, you've been to so many high-energy networking events over the past 5 years, and I want to thank you that you just keep coming over and over and over to them, and thank you for being a loyal visitor of the high-energy networking community. He's like, whoop, whoop. So I want to thank you for being here. So give us your 15-second elevator pitch. Tell us Tell us what you're about.
Well, you know how a lot of contractors just work real hard hours, they chase contracts, but at the end of the day, they're building someone else's empire. Well, what we do is we help those career contractors flip the script using the same skills that they have to own their own projects, even though others do the building for them. So that's who I'm looking to meet, some contractors, if you connect me with those.
Awesome. I love that. I love that you're looking to meet contractors. That is so significant and so important. And we all know a good contractor, right? We all know somebody who potentially is a good contractor. When you say contractor, do you mean like a plumber, like an electrician, or like a GC? Like which one? Or all the above?
I mean, I have a affinity. I can help either one, but I have an affinity for the subcontractor because I used to be one.
Well, what were you? What type of subcontractor? What type?
I used to be a painting contractor.
No, you want to meet another?
Yeah.
You want to meet another painting contractor? I know a guy, John Nolan.
Sure.
Look up John Nolan, JOHNNOLAN, John Nolan,
Okay.
and then look up Jeff Marin. He does spray painting as well. Look up those two names. Do you see the way right away when he said GCs, I couldn't think of anybody, but when he said painting contractor, I gave him 2 leads. Do you see how powerful that is? When you're specific, be specific. Guys, I just created a WhatsApp group for us as well. Do you guys want access to the WhatsApp group? I just clicked on the link in the chat. And this way we could all join the WhatsApp group and we can WhatsApp each other and connect with each other and build relationships with each other. I also put the link to the WhatsApp group in the school community. So I put We Are Live Right Now, I put the live link, I put the WhatsApp group, and I put the custom GPT that helps you with your elevator pitch. Pretty cool, right? Thank you so much, Dominic. Alicia, you're next. You might be on the phone right now. Do you need a break or are you good?
No, I'm good. I'm actually in Pennsylvania with my mama, so I was just telling her that she should start a painting company because she's trying to do a bridal expo or a bridal company like planning. So then we were talking about painting. I'm like, you should do a painting company.
Wow.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Alicia Farman, and I am your Queen Alicia of Naples. I help business owners grow through acquisition. So if you're looking to purchase a business that is already generating revenue, I'll hook you up. Give me a call.
Wow. Already generating revenue. Do you want to work with people that want to buy businesses, or are you looking for people that want to sell businesses?
I work with both, but today my marketing is for buyers.
Do you happen to know anyone that wants to sell a financial advising company, like an insurance company? Because I know a guy that wants to buy insurance companies. He's based in New York, but he's willing to buy insurance companies anywhere.
Okay, I'll look for them.
Okay, so
I'm sure we have some available, but
the guy's name is Bobby.
With the licensing.
The guy's name is Bobby Hotelling from Hotelling Insurance. If you happen to have a property and casualty agency that's for sale, I can introduce you to him, and he's buying them up like it's whatever, like it's, I don't know. Carlos will say how, like it's what.
Cool. And if he has one that he really wants to buy and he wants me to reach out to them, I'd be happy to do that too.
Oh, awesome. And then there's also another company in New York where I just did the guy's LinkedIn profile. The guy's name is Yanni. He's looking to buy plumbing companies in New York. So if you know anyone that wants to sell a plumbing company, he's looking to buy those companies in New York City.
In New York City, got it.
Commercial plumbing companies that do
commercial.
That's
good.
Like high-end residential. They do like, building, plumbing, and things like that. Okay, cool. Thank you, Alicia.
Thank you, Joe.
We're moving
You're
along.
The man.
Okay, Carlos is next. Carlos,
Alexa,
hello.
where's Sunny Isles at?
Oh, hang on a second. I hear TimeEd talking. Who's this TimeEd character? TimeEd, are you a real person? You have about 3 seconds to answer. Otherwise, we're going to put you in the waiting room, TimeEd.
Yes, said.
You said
yes.
Yes, in the Zoom chat.
Oh, do we know who TimeEd is? Because we don't know who. Do we know who it is or no?
Yeah, you need my name or something?
Yeah, we need your full first name and last name and LinkedIn.
You don't need my own name.
We do need your what? We don't need your whole name. We need your full name, and we need your LinkedIn URL. Because if we don't know who you are, we don't work with anonymous people here. If you want to remain anonymous, you cannot be here, unfortunately, because everybody's sharing some confidential information here. Brandon, we love you very much, but we can't have random people in here. I'm sorry. We need to know who you are. So either share your LinkedIn URL with us, and thank you for complying and putting your name there. That's very nice of you. But our goal is to have real people here. You know what I mean? We don't want to build relationships with people that are hiding in the corner. Heidi, little Heidi. We want to build real relationships with real people.
All right, for all the baby boomers on the call, what movie is this from? Maybe there's an Evie AI inside Evie AI. But the real movie line is, maybe there's a CIA inside the CIA.
There you go.
Robert
Thank you.
Redford from 3 Days of the Condor.
Awesome. You're so awesome. Thank you, Brandon. You're very sweet for putting your first and last name there. Okay, Carlos, you're next.
Hello, everyone. Carlos Diaz, Vulcan Business Solutions. And I am hyper-focused in finding business owners who struggle with their office technology and need the hands of a trusted advisor who could help guide them and steer them along their way.
Amazing. Amazing. And you're such a great tech guy. By the way, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you guys at tech? 10, you're amazing at tech. I would say I'm a 9 at tech because I used to have my own MSP and I'm pretty good at tech. And 1 means you suck at tech and you don't even know how to open up a computer. On a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you at tech? Dr. Brian's a 5. Dr. Brian's a 5 at tech. And Dennis is a 3. Dennis, why do you think you're a 3 at tech? Tell us.
I'm too old.
You're too old. You know, when I'm 120 years old, I'm going to be amazing at tech. I'm committed.
Well, the reason is because that's why I had children. I had 2 boys that are tech experts. They did everything for me, and I never had to learn anything. And then they'd say what kids say, you know, either write it down or I'm not telling you tomorrow again.
You got to love children. I have 5 children myself. I have 2 boys and 3 girls, so I totally get it.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Thank you for sharing that, Dennis. Okay. Elaine, you're next. Thank you for putting what you need in the community. It's lovely to see you here. Take it away.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you too, Joe. I'm Elaine Jackson in Massachusetts. I am an experienced project manager. I've been in business for over 25 years doing training and consulting. And the individuals I'm looking to meet are business professionals and project managers that want to achieve best-in-class results. And I'm looking for those individuals because I want to make sure that not only are they getting better results at work, but they're able to retain the staff that they have. So those are the individuals. The corporations I'm looking for is mainly corporations, not individuals who are looking to make deals with organizations to come in and do group training.
Amazing. That's wonderful. And thank you for sharing that with me. For those of you that haven't posted yet today on LinkedIn, I'm going to quickly teach you how I post on LinkedIn just to kind of show you. And so you know. The first thing I do when I want to post on LinkedIn is I go to the LinkedIn homepage because that's the only place you can technically post on LinkedIn, and I press start a new post. Then I choose an image that I'm going to want. In this case, I'll just take a screenshot of our conversation and put it in there. And then I use an assistant to help me write the post. I used a microphone to speak out what I want to say. So, for example, I just hosted an incredible session with a few dozen successful LinkedIn professionals, and we all shared who we want to meet and how we can help each other. I highly recommend that you take the time to get to know people, build relationships, and connect deeply, because when you get to know people and they're real people, then they can refer business to you. But if you have a bunch of strangers on LinkedIn and you have no idea who they are, that's not really helpful. So I highly recommend that you connect with people, build a relationship with them, and get to know them. And you don't need to go viral. You don't need thousands of people. If you can get to know 10 new people and connect with them on LinkedIn and really get to know what they're looking for and help them out and make some intros and drop some names, that can change lives. Okay, so now I just blabbed a bunch of on here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to use one of my personas called the Post Enhancer, and I'm going to press Generate. And what this is going to do is it's going to provide resources, be professional, it's going to enhance it, and it's going to write all this like this. It says, ever wondered how powerful genuine connections can be on LinkedIn, blah, blah, blah. As the CEO of Evie AI, I'm passionate about helping sales succeed. I invite you to connect with me directly and explore how AI, let's work together. Okay, so that's a pretty good one. If I want to pick a different one, like the posting template one, I press Generate, and it's going to make me a different type of post, because depending on the training that I give the persona, it's going to produce a completely different type of post. Do you see the way that this post has a hook? It has main points. It has 3 arrows, takeaways, call to action. Do you see that? It's very different than the first one. It's because of my persona. And in the persona, you can determine how you want the post to be. So I'm going to choose this one that's a little more viral. Ever tried rollerblading while rapping about digital marketing? It's a balancing act, much like networking on LinkedIn. Most people think you need thousands of connections to succeed, but what if the secret sauce was quality, not quantity? What if, and do you see the way it has bold text over here? Because I use something called Unicode, and I told the persona to include Unicode. And I see over here, okay, takeaways, to invest time. How do you approach networking on LinkedIn? What strategies have worked for you? And who do you want to meet? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hit post. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this particular post with all of you. I'm going to click on copy link to post, paste it over here. I'm going to cut out the beginning part of it. And then I'm just going to stop sharing my screen for a sec, and I'll share with you guys this so you guys could see the way that I actually have this post live, and you can all comment on that post right now. And this way we can all see each other, support each other, and we can answer any of those 3 questions, whether the question, whether who do you want to meet, which you already have in the community. You can copy and paste from there, or what strategies worked for you, or how do you approach networking on LinkedIn? Any of those questions, or you can write whatever you want. You can put anything you want in that post, but the idea is leaving a thoughtful comment on a post can really change the game for you and your business. So I want you to think about that for just a moment and ask yourself, how often am I posting on LinkedIn? Most people are not posting frequently enough. They're not at all. Veronique, how often do you post on LinkedIn? Once a day?
Once a week.
Once a week. The reason
Once a week, not once a day. No, once a week.
Veronique, the reason why I post once a day is because I have an assistant drafting the posts for me, so it's easy. And also, Veronique, what I recognize is that every single day, LinkedIn makes my post expire. So after 24 hours, the post doesn't get out there much anymore. You'll see that by the number of impressions, whether they're rising or not under the post. And you'll notice that in the first 24 hours, you might get 100, 200, 300 impressions. But in day 2, it goes from 300 to 302 or 304. And in day 5, it goes to 307. So it basically kills the post after 24 hours, and it only wants to show fresh content on the feed. And so I know that it's very cumbersome and it takes a lot of time to write posts. But if you got Evie AI to help you, and I know you have a free account of Evie AI. Oh, you don't have an account yet with Evie AI, it seems. Am I right, Veronique? You haven't tried it yet?
I don't yet, right. I'm just a free participant right now.
Amazing, amazing. But if you did use it, even the free version of Evie AI, you can write a post and it would save you a lot of time. So if you want, my team can set up a demo for them to kind of show you how it's done. And there's no charge for the demo. There's no charge for trying it out. But if you did want to sign up, we can make you a special offer and give you a special deal on helping you make sure that you always are posting. And, the key is once a day is 365 days a year. That's like planting a seed every day. If you plant 1 seed a week, you get 50 seeds, maybe 2 or 3 plants. But if you plant a seed a day, you might get 50 plants or 100 plants. That's the idea. And so if you're trying to build an orchard, if you're trying to make $100,000 a year, you might want to increase your frequency by a little bit. But again, everybody has their different strategy. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you the way the algorithm works and why I post once a day minimum. Okay.
There's an algorithm question in the chat. It says, does the LinkedIn algorithm punish or like you posting more than once a day?
I think it won't punish you if you post more than once a day. It's only going to really promote the latest post that you have. And so once you post a second time, often it'll kill the first post, the previous post, a little prematurely. So if you post at 1 o'clock and then you post again at 1:05, it's only really going to push the 1:05 post. However, if you get engagement in the 1 o'clock post too, that post and the 1:05 post is going to do well. It really determines on how much engagement you get. But if you get no engagement, all being equal, it's only going to promote the most latest post that you posted. That's the idea.
So if we post at 6 a.m. Pacific and 1 p.m. Pacific,
that's fine.
Is that better?
That's
Okay.
better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, excellent. Thank you.
Joe, what about adding the hashtags? How important is it to add hashtags to a post?
The only reason right now hashtags would have any value is for the URL. If you want to control the URL of the post, like right now it's linkedin.com/post/JoeApplebaum_. The post I sent you was ever tried rollerblading while rapping about activity. That's because I didn't include any hashtags. If I would have included 3 hashtags, those 3 words would have been included in the URL. Hashtags are no longer a thing on LinkedIn. They used to have the ability for people to follow them, and they used to be a whole thing, but they kind of removed that from LinkedIn. And so hashtags don't hurt your post, but they actually don't help it. It only helps you with aesthetics and up to 3 hashtags. If you do use many hashtags on LinkedIn, still LinkedIn will penalize you. So you have to make sure that you don't use too many, but I do recommend using up to 3 hashtags. Does that make sense? Now, sometimes I'll want a post to come up in the search. So that's a great question that you asked over there. Sometimes I want a post to come up in the search. Like, for example, if I go to my posts, and you can click on my profile, and then scroll down to show all posts, certain posts I'll want to come up on the search. So, for example, I'm going to look for a post that I want to get out there more. This post over here, I want to get out there more. This post says Sora 3 example videos. You see it has a hashtag called Sora 3 example videos. I'm going to share my audio so you guys could hear my audio. And I'm going to play this 60-second clip for you. You guys ready? Maybe it's 2 minutes, but here, watch this.
Behind me is our new fleet of custom purple trucks. Every one of them carries our message in gold. EviAI.com, the best sales
Somebody asked
assistant
about the
for
first
LinkedIn.
100 million.
Yeah, you can see how
When it happened, I was sitting in front of a computer just like any other day. The number changed on the screen, and I remember thinking, this is freedom. Not buying stuff, freedom to say no, to pick the right deals.
What does it feel like, though?
But
Most
the
people
best-
pick this. We're in Hawaii, it's pouring, and I'm dancing with robots. Come on, let's go. Yeah, feel that rhythm. These moves are wild. Spin with me. Nice. What a moment. Dancing in the rain with my new friends. Can't beat it.
Applebaum is the expert at LinkedIn. Prospecting and networking. Hire him if you want to grow your business. And check out EviAI.com, the best AI assistant for social media. Boom.
Let's scale your sales.
Meet EviAI, your sales assistant for social.
Close more.
Them GPTs, yeah, I'm building the keys, unlocking minds, solving needs with ease.
So you can see this is and you can see the rest of them if you just search hashtag Sora 3 examples. Now, I should have wrote Sora 2 examples because there were examples of Sora 2 videos, but I wrote Sora 3 example videos. So if I go into the messages over here and I want to send her my examples, I would just do hashtag Sora 3 example videos. And when I press send and she clicks on this link, it'll automatically load up those videos. You see? How cool is that? So I can create a group message with all of you here. So I'm going to go ahead and add a few people. So I'm going to click on new message. I'm going to type in Carlos Diaz. Carlos Diaz. You see that? I added Carlos. And then I'm going to add Alicia Farman. Okay, so I added Carlos and Alicia. I'll add Fernando. And then I'll add Juan. Jose Fernandez. And then I'll add Elaine Jackson. Okay, so I could add the rest of you, but I'm just saying if I put in that hashtag Sora 3 example videos, and I press send, all of you will receive that hashtag that you can click on. Now, if you want to get added to this little group over here, you can ask Juan or Fernando to add you. They can add you. You click on the three dots. You click on add and remove people, and then you can just add the members there and add them. You can't add yourself, unfortunately, but you know, anyone in this group, Alicia can add you, Carlos can add you, Juan or Fernando can add you. So if I wanted to add an additional person like Lance Lafort, I would type in Lance Lafort, and I press add, and then I press done. You see that? You can add as many people as you want. Now, there used to be a place to rename the conversation in the add and remove, but now they removed that from the add and remove, and they called it rename conversation. You see that? So I'm going to rename the conversation. I'm going to call it High Energy Networking Support Group, and then I'll name it 10-29-2025, and I'll press save. You guys see what I just did? I just created a group called High Energy Networking Support Group, and then I can star the group so that later I could filter for all my starred groups and I can look at it later. You guys see that I starred it for myself? I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second. If you want to be added to the group, just ask Juan, Fernando, Carlos, Elaine, Alicia, or Lance to add you. And one of them will add you if they're connected to you on LinkedIn. Because you can't add somebody to a group if you're not connected to that person on LinkedIn. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's just see who can add who to the group, and we'll all be friends here, and we'll all support each other. Alicia's liking that. Isn't that interesting?
Joe, quick question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, can you then send messages on there to the whole group? Is it kind of like having a WhatsApp room?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's kind of like having a WhatsApp
very
group.
Cool.
Let's see. Somebody just called me. Got pairs are free. Okay. Okay. So, any questions, comments, concerns? I want the rest of you to go as well. So, by the way, save the date, February 18th, 2026. We're doing the LinkedIn Influencer Summit. Okay, so Elaine went. Joannis already went. He said he wanted to meet marketing directors. Nelson and Brian already went. So Nelson, go ahead. Nelson, you're next. Nelson, give us your 15-second elevator pitch. If you're able to. We can't hear you still for some reason. We see you moving your lips rapidly, which is fine.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you can hear me. I've been having a few audio issues this week, so
now we can hear you. It's a little delayed.
Yeah, there's a little bit of delay.
Okay, I'll skip.
We see you moving your lips in the past.
All right, this is frustrating. Hopefully you still stick with me.
We're with you.
So I have a 27-year career in international business, working with Latin America, Asia, and Europe. Okay, I'll keep going. This might take longer than 15 seconds, but here we go. So what I've started doing with some friends of mine is that we acquired a small software company, and what that company does is it helps business owners and marketing directors identify people that go onto their website that they normally leave without participating and sharing their own details, so that it gets business owners leads from a place that they didn't have them before. Secondly, we have a way to increase the participation in your email list up to 3 times, and we found with some of our clients. So we are basically getting leads where you've already paid to get them, but you are not getting them to work correctly with you. So we're not.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Everything good? All right. Does anybody have anything to share? Maybe, does anybody have anything that they want to share here? Dennis, do you want to share something?
I don't have anything specific to share, but can I give my 15 second?
Well, we wanted to give people the 15-second elevator pitch if they post in the community something. But go ahead, give us your 15-second elevator pitch, Dennis.
Well, very briefly, we solve and eliminate cash flow problems for businesses and provide financing for real estate investors. And I look to connect with bankers if possible.
Okay,
Thank
excellent.
you.
I think you and Dominic should meet.
We have met before in months and years past.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. Veronique, you want to go? You want to give us a very unique elevator pitch?
So I'm in finance, not Wall Street, but like corporate. I work with project managers of business units, running their program, delivering service. My little twist has always been, I knew how to run the financial processes automatically. So what I'm looking for are those finance people who have trouble doing their processes, they're doing it manually. I may be able to help them there. Because that's my little expertise that throughout my entire career, I've always automated things. So that's what I'm looking for right now. People, finance, or maybe even project managers to help automate their processes, their data management numbers, manipulate them, things of that nature.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us. Did anyone not go yet that wanted to go? Sandra, or is it Sandra or Sandra?
It's Sandra. How you doing, Joe?
Good to see you.
Yeah, same here. Same here. So let's see, my elevator pitches. I am the founder and CEO of Cake Artista. It is a Latina cake artist located in Maryland. And I spent a lot of years in corporate America and decided to tap into the artistic area. And we created a premier trendy bakery boutique. And now we develop special, unique, personalized cakes, cookies, and confections for all type of celebrations. And we've expanded the business to coach entrepreneurs who desire to take their hobby to cake making to a profitable custom bakery.
You want to see me? You want to see me bake a cake?
I'll teach you how to. You want a cake? We teach you how to bake your own cake and decorate it.
Here I have a cake over here that I'm decorating on Sora.
Pan. Level it out and slide it into the oven for about 30 minutes. The cake's cooled now, so I'm covering it with a layer of buttercream, nice and smooth. Together.
That's me baking a cake for you.
Do that.
How cool do you like? How cool is it that I can bake a cake on the internet?
Oh my God. Yeah, I haven't wrapped my arms totally on Sora, but boy, I'm going to get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
We have
Sora is so much fun. I came up with some good stuff.
And just so you guys know, and I love Alicia Sora's, just so you guys know, we have a boot camp on Monday. So we're teaching for 4 hours how to use Sora. And I'm very, very excited because I created some incredible frameworks and put them all together for everyone to be able to come out with dozens of amazing videos for your business that you could use on your social media. So if you're coming to the boot camp, in the chat, let me know that you're coming to the boot camp. If you'd like to come to the boot camp, say I'd like to come, and I want to know who wants to come. Let me know in the chat.
Okay, I'm looking forward to the
amazing,
boot camp.
Amazing. It looks like Nelson is coming, Lance is coming. Anybody else wants to come to the boot camp?
Lance, you're raising hand. Is there something you want to share?
Yeah, just talking, been with working with Joe now for a few weeks in the whole Evie AI system. And I had 3 networking calls today with people that I've met just in the last couple of weeks through the system. So it's been very valuable. and some of them were like, hey, this is great, we need to book more time. So we're having a great time networking through the system. So just wanted to put that out there. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you for saying that. Really appreciate the kind words. And is anybody else booking networking calls with other members of Evie AI? Have you guys seen any success networking? It looks like Nelson has. Alicia, do you want to share some of the successes that you've had working with Evie AI?
Sure, I have to be quick because my mom's in-laws just got here, but I recently connected with John Browning, and he's in West Palm, which is a close Florida person, but he does business coaching, so it strategizes into my business sales. And pretty much everyone that's in Florida, I try to connect with on Evie AI, and I've had a lot of success.
Wow, thank you. Could you imagine?
And also the training. If you buy into the 10 hours of training, it's so helpful.
Awesome. Especially if you need tech support and you need help, you can definitely get that help. And Fernando's working very closely.
Love
with
you guys.
Alicia.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Enjoy
Connect
your
with
mama.
me.
Yay. If you guys are not on Instagram, if you guys
Bye.
are on
Alicia, bye.
Instagram, please share your Instagram URL in the chat so we could all follow you on Instagram. I shared mine in the chat. I know a couple of you have to jump, but go ahead, put your Instagram in the chat. I want to make sure that we're all following each other on Instagram as well. If you don't have Instagram, put your email in the chat so that we could all connect with each other via email. I like putting my actual URL so it's easy for people to click and get it right then and there. And if anybody needs a demo of Evie AI to learn what Lance is getting, or to get the help to be able to be posting every day, engaging and messaging, just write demo in the chat and someone on my team will get you a demonstration, a one-on-one demo, and kind of help you out and make sure that you understand exactly how the system works and what all these people are talking about and how they're making new friends and they're closing new business and they're growing. So just write demo if it's something that you're interested in. And with that, I just want to say thank you all for joining us here today. I really appreciate you guys coming to this amazing event. I love hosting these. We're going to be doing it every single month. We do them on a regular basis. It's called High Energy Networking. If you haven't already purchased the book, there's a book called High Energy Networking. So if you haven't gotten it, please go ahead to Amazon and get the book, High Energy Networking. You can find it at www.highenergynetworking.com. It takes you right to Amazon. You can get a copy of the book now. If you did get the book already, if you can leave me a 5-star review on the book, that would be very, very helpful. And also send me a selfie of you holding the book so that I can publish it on LinkedIn. I like collecting pictures of people holding the book that I've created. That book is a really fantastic book. It gives you my experience on going from a person who was afraid of networking to a person that now has over 1,000 networking conversations every single year. And I take 1,000 selfies with 1,000 of my relationships. I'm actually going to go to Brooklyn now, and I'm going to meet a relationship that I met through LinkedIn Live. His name is Dylan. I met him yesterday while I was playing Fortnite on LinkedIn. Yes, I was playing a video game on LinkedIn. And I made a new friend, and I saw he commented on my LinkedIn post, on my LinkedIn Live. And so I called him up, and we built a relationship during the LinkedIn Live. On the LinkedIn Live, we built a relationship. And now I'm going to go visit him in Brooklyn, and we're going to get together. We're going to get to know each other. And just, you know, the key is building those relationships. So if you're not building actual relationships on LinkedIn, I highly recommend that you get to know people, you pick up the phone, you make some phone calls, and that's going to completely change your life. I know it changed my life, so I know it will change yours. So thank you for being here. If you want to see the replay of anything that anybody said here, just go to my LinkedIn, click on recent posts, and you'll see us live. Or go to my YouTube, or go to my Twitter, or go to my Facebook, and you'll find this video with everything everyone said. Before we wrap up, I want to give Ian Horner, yes, his real name is Horner. Ian Horner. I want to give Ian Horner a chance to do his 15-second elevator pitch. Ian, do you want to share with us some love?
Love has always been around you. Yeah, elevator pitch. 15 seconds of fame. I work in the UK. I've got my own business, which is AI automation services, and I'm learning a lot of the AI stuff from Joe. So that's really my elevator pitch.
Amazing. Thank you for being here. And with that being said, did you guys get value today? Give me a thumbs up if you got some value today. You met some new people. You made some new connections. You know, the key is to come to these things on a regular basis. We do high energy networking at least once a month. If you come next time, just bring one friend with you. Bring someone that's engaged on LinkedIn with you. It's really important to invite people to the events that you go to. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm teaching a LinkedIn automation that's a little under the radar. I don't want to talk too much about what I'm going to be teaching there. So don't advertise it, please. But if you want to come at 1 p.m. tomorrow to see some behind the scenes, I will not be going on LinkedIn Live sharing the things I'm going to be sharing tomorrow at 1 p.m. But you're all invited to come to the same Zoom room at 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, where I'm going to be walking one of my clients through how to use a particular automation tool, which I'm not going to talk about what I'm going to talk about. But if you want to come, you're going to come, because it's not something that I do at all, for the record. But if you want to see how it's done, then come for education purposes only. I'll teach you some things that you'll want to learn. Anyway, enough said about that. At 11 a.m. on Friday, we host a posting party every week. And Barbara hosts that posting party on her Zoom. So go to the calendar in the community so you can check that out. Next Monday, we have an amazing posting party at 10 a.m. Eastern that I host. We sometimes get 50 to 75 people to show up to that. It's a great networking event. It's a great opportunity for you to meet new people, to build relationships. So Monday, November 3rd at 10 a.m., we're calling it the Goal Setting Party, because we are going to be setting goals for 2026, networking goals. And we're each going to share our goals, and we're going to talk about goal setting. And we're also going to teach you how you can find the goal setting masterclass. For those of you that have Evie AI Pro, we have a very comprehensive goal setting masterclass that teaches you how to set and achieve your goals. And everyone that gets Evie AI Pro right now gets access to our goal setting masterclass. And if you bought it in the past, you still get access to it. You're grandfathered in forever. And that class sells for $1,000. So you get that bonus if you're Evie AI Pro member. So Nelson will get it, Lance, and Eileen and Carlos and and Sandra and all of our other Evie AI Pro members will get the goal setting masterclass. And we're redesigning it right now as we speak. Hopefully it'll be redesigned by Black Friday. We're very excited about redesigning it and adding a bunch of new features to it. So anyway, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. Any final words? Let's go around and do some final words. Ian, because you came last, give us the first final word.
Make sure you're early for the next ones.
Make sure you're early for the next one. Thank you. What about Carlos? Carlos, do you have any final words?
Be camera ready always.
Be camera ready always. I love that. Eileen, what about you? Any final words?
Eileen or Elaine?
Elaine, sorry.
Oh, okay. No problem. Yeah. Give it your best.
Elaine, thank you. Johannes?
Thank you so much, Joe. Be spontaneous and jump on the calls if you see something interesting on your screen. Yeah.
Wonderful. Lance?
I would say keep an open mind and always be open to learning more.
Amazing. Love that. Fernando? Fernando's scrambling right now. I'm just kidding, Fernando. I'm just kidding.
Happy to be around.
Juan, go next.
Life can change from a conversation.
Life can change from one conversation. Love that. Christina?
Hold on. Think out of the box.
Think out of the box. Love that. Nelson? We'll hear that in a month.
No, Nelson, I think his audio is not working, so I will be his voice. He said, get your audio sorted out.
Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, Jane. That was awesome. Sandra?
Oh, yeah. Someone just took mine. Think and play outside the box.
Outside the cake box.
Yep. Think outside the cake box.
Think outside the cake box. I love that. And Dominic, I know you're driving, so if you want, you could just smile and wave, or you could unmute yourself and say hi.
Yeah, I was going to say be interested versus interesting.
Ooh, I love that. Be interested versus interesting. That's very important. Where are you driving to, Dominic?
back to my office. I got to meet my junior analyst.
Ooh, love that. Love that. And me, I'm going to go have dinner with my kids now in Brooklyn, New York. So I'm going to wrap this up, jump in my car, go have dinner with them, and then I'm going to meet my new friend in Brooklyn, New York, who's a gamer, my new LinkedIn connection. And then I'm going to head back home and enjoy some time with my daughter. So thank you, everybody, for being here. This is my new shirt. This is an Evie AI shirt. I got it from my client, Eugene. You see that? It's an Evie AI shirt, so I'm proudly wearing it during the Evie AI calls. And thank you all for being here, and I'll see you guys on LinkedIn. Boom.
Thank you, Joe.
Thank
Have a good
you.
night.